challenge today. Jung-kook Fun, that's his YouTube name, her, requested this. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. His name is Jeon Jung-kook, and he is a member of the BTS, the boy band, yeah, from South Korea. Anyways, he's loved by fans. So we're gonna get started on him. I'm gonna start off with the circle. So okay, so we have a circle, okay? Can you guys even see that circle? Okay, I'll make it a little bit darker so you guys can see the circle. Okay, so we have the circle, and then now we're gonna do his chin line after it. So coming right off of here, this is going to be his jawline coming down. Okay, so now you can erase the bottom of this circle here. And then he's looking sideways, so that's that center line. And the other line, okay. So right here on this line is going to be his eyes. Oh, he also has a neck coming out here. So we're gonna start off with the eyes. The eyes are right on the line. So this is where his nose is gonna be. We'll come back and put that in, but the eyes are coming right up to where the nose is right there. So you're just gonna make an archway, and then it's gonna kind of circle and then come back down to a point, and has a little extra. It looks like they wear makeup. And those that are super fans are like, yes, of course he does. But I'm not into the Korean pop sing, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure he's fantastic. I'm just gonna have to go check it out afterwards. Okay, so that's his eye. And then he has a very thin crease line right on top, okay? You can fit that on top of there, okay? So a little ways over here. Now we're gonna do this eye. So it's gonna go on one side of there. And before you get all the way to this side, we're gonna bring this in. Okay, and he's looking this way. And put his shinies in there because he is a pop star. And I'm gonna color, his eyes are so dark. They're like little chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips. And put a thin line on top. And so here, this is where it comes in, and you're just gonna lightly give it a shadow right here. And then you wanna give it just a little bit of a shadow behind here. So do the same thing over here, give it a little shadow up there. Okay, so let's put his nose and his mouth in. So his mouth is right there, and then we have his nose right there. Okay, so let's get rid of this line. We don't need this anymore. Okay, so we have his nose line. It's gonna come down. And back here it's his nostril. And it goes up. So what else do I know about him? Oh, the sun is coming. The sun is coming. Can you see the little tip of the sun? I might have to move the table a little. Okay, so we have his nostril right here. I think that's about right. Okay, and he has his mouth down there. His lips are actually really nice looking. They've got this little arch right there, and they kind of curve up a little bit. And then he's got his bowed upper lip. This is gonna be done a little lighter. And if you want, you can just barely color the top lip in for boys. I only color a little bit in the top lip, and then his bottom lip, a little bit down there. And you can do a slight color, but not too much, okay? He does have a bow right there. Okay, so up here, he's got his eyebrow. And the other eyebrow, you're not gonna be able to see because it's behind his hair. So you can come in here and give it some hairs in his eyebrow. And on the bottom, it's a little darker than the top. All right. And he's got his ear. So you're seeing the side of it. This is where his ear is. It's getting connected right here. And his ear, if you look, he has what I have. It's called a attached earlobe. Do you see how it's just attached there? It's just connected like that. And then it comes up and arches, okay? So we can erase in here. And inside here, we've got the lobe part and he's got, it's not really, it's kind of like his side hair. So we'll end up coloring this in. And he's got some extra hairs coming out here. And it looks funny now, but it will look better. Okay, so right up here at the top, we are going to make his hairline come down just a little bit. And this is right from here over. This is where his center hairline is going to be. And we're gonna have his hair coming out off the top here. So we'll do more in a second. Now we're gonna do his swoop. So his swoop from right here, it's gonna come up and it's coming down. And you're just gonna be making tons and tons of hair. You can go back and forth, make the hair. Let's erase this line. We don't need this anymore up here. And let's do this swoop over here. So right here, we're gonna get a swoop. So now you can erase this line right here. And he has his waves coming out. Back of his head. And then we have a nice little wave here. Curious if he has a perm. Perms are very popular with boys right now. Which I never thought perms would ever come back. But now the guys are getting it. Okay, so right here, this is the hairline. So we're gonna be just putting hair in here. And his neck. So we wanna come down just a little ways, right about here. His shirt coming down. And off of this side, he's got his collar just like popping out here. That's gonna come down. Shoulder and his shoulder. Look at that. So it's coming along. So now for the shading. So you can do tons of just hair. Swipe in here. And if you want, he has some hair sticking out, so we can bling. And then we'll get some more hair. So you're just gonna be drawing a lot of hair till it kind of fills in. And it's gonna get really dark in there. So we're gonna actually make it really full in there. Because he has got like the black dark hair. So let's do the same thing on this side. The swoopy bangs. And back here we can just color this all the way in. This is just his dark hair in the back. Oh, so we're forgetting his earring. So you're gonna put his little earring in there. Right here. Bloop. Okay, good job. Don't wanna forget that because that's kind of who his character is, who he is. What else do I know about him? So he's in the BTS band, and fans love him because I guess he is the youngest and he's the cutest, and they love his abs. I don't know, that's where I read. So he was born September 1st, 1997, and he is from South Korea. And what else? Oh, his favorite foods are cheese, melons, and apple mango. Interesting. Okay, so let's just start putting in. This is going to be really dark right here, so we might as well just make it dark. So color this in all dark. And you can bring some more. We're going to be using our finger. So now we're putting more hair in. Okay, let's get some more hairs in here. And it looks like it's extra dark right here. I'm gonna make this a little bit darker. And so now we're gonna put in some of the shading. So underneath the chin, you wanna put some shading in there. Smooth this out a little bit. So we're just gonna draw some in there, and then we're gonna use our finger and we're gonna shade some. So I'm gonna take my finger and I'm going to rub. This is how I get it to look smoother. And then you can also use this to make the shadow. So this is the shadow right there. Then we want some around the eye, and then also right here. I'm just using my finger. You can go over some of the darker spots if you need to add some more color to your finger, along the nose. And then you can, so let's say I've done too much, you can take your eraser, and then we're gonna go over the nose part so we can get the little shiny in there. This is gonna be colored up here, shadows. And also now I'm gonna come in here and make this dark. So they like to do this in pictures because it, if there's a lighter skin, you're gonna do a contrast of dark behind it. But I'm not doing it near the hair because his hair is already dark. So I'm just gonna do my notorious cross hatching. And then I will smudge it with my finger. Oh, also he has like just barely. Don't make him look too old. Maybe that's a little too much. Also want some shiny hair, shiny. And you're just gonna have to keep working at it because right now, I tried to make that circly line darker, and so now it keeps trying to show up on me. Boo! Also, I'm making this darker. Oh, also his hair. So we want to make some more hair coming down. Do you see how it's like almost like touching his eye? Just gonna rub in some color there, put some on the other side. So just keep tweaking it and playing with it until you get it just the way you like it, okay? So keep working at it. I hope that you liked it and that yours turns out too. So I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.